Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome into A Story Worth Telling. That's us. And
See,
this.
you never do the rest of it.
Where we review queer representation in TV and movies.
Yeah.
And
we have
music
opinions.
videos. We do. We share those opinions a lot.
Do you think our opinions are worthy of being listened to? Or like...
If the answer to that question is no, then you're in the wrong place. Trust me, our opinions are very, very, very well researched.
No, but do you think people go, thank you, Josh and Alex. I'm going to take that on board.
I think some
or they
people
go,
do.
That was fun.
Look, we get comments from people being like, this video really helped me. You know?
Yeah, but that's the video, not our opinions.
Well, it's what we say. It's what we say, and what we say makes the video. Anyway,
We compliment the content.
it doesn't matter. We're back with a new reaction to a trailer, which has just come out for.
We do that.
Is it French?
It's...
Pillion.
I don't know. Basically, it's got the guy who played Dudley. That's all I know.
From
Harry Potter.
Oh, we don't speak of that.
Yeah. It's got his face, you'll recognise him. And it's got Alexander Skarsgård.
Love. I
He was
watched him in
Tarzan.
Murderbot recently, which was very fun, but like totally bonkers. If anyone's got Apple TV, have a look at Murderbot.
He played Tarzan and he was he in True Blood? Maybe he was.
Nobody knows.
I think that was his first role, True Blood.
Nobody
I'm not
knows.
sure. But sexy.
What?
I've heard that this is like the gay 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, okay. That is not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
And what?
And you know-
Dudley Dursley's getting whipped in a safe room, right?
Crazy things that
I'll
happen
get
on
the
fan fiction. You know how I feel about kink. Love it.
Why don't you tell the folks at
I
home?
think more representation for the kink world, for the kink community.
Okay.
Absolutely, because
Okay.
queerness is all about exploring yourself, including sexual liberation and exploring yourself that way. So, do look saucy.
So-
I've seen like tiny moments, but I've not seen the whole trailer.
Fun fact,
Oh right.
and you'd love a fun fact from me. One of my colleagues knows someone in this movie, but I've forgotten who they play in the movie. So there you go.
Well, if it's not Alexander Skarsgård, I don't really care.
It's not, and I don't think it's Dudley Dursley either.
We need to
What's
find...
her actual name?
I don't know. So I'm not really sure what to fully expect here, but there's been a lot of talk all online about this and it being real good.
Okay.
I think you being you are going to watch this and clutch your pearls.
Am I going to curl up inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me being me, I might be twice as close to the screen by the end of it.
I think it's quite fun because is Alexander Skarsgård?
Yes.
He is not a homosexual. I don't think.
I mean, you never know these days, do you?
But you know, to cast yourself in a
But
queer.
But he may not be gay in it. Well, we don't know. Basically, I think it's exploring, like I said, it's 50 Shades. So, like, we're going to see
50 Shades 50 Shades of Gay.
50 Shades of Gay, but also could be gay for pay.
Oh my god,
Or
there's
could
levels.
be dom for pay.
Why don't we not make assumptions and watch it?
Could be hot. If you like what you're watching, and I'm sure you're going to like this because you keep commenting about it, then please check out all of our other trailer content and our content on Patreon. Where often...
Trailer content sounds like trailer trash.
Trailer
Check out all the other trailer trash.
A lot of the trailers that we watch usually turn into a full-length reaction, so go check those out as well.
On Patreon.
On Patreon.
The links below.
Right, are you ready for this? Because I don't want you to...
No, I don't know what I'm ready for.
Well, I don't think this.
Harry Melling, perhaps, is the name? Is it loud?
No.
You never been with a biker then?
Oh. Hello. Oh my god. That's a long zip.
Did you kiss? I don't think that is any of your business.
I think they maybe did a bit more than that.
That's your boyfriend.
Well, we have an arrangement.
How do you get a man like that?
I have an aptitude for devotion. If you're quiet, you can sleep on the rug.
tolerance for pain.
When are we going to get to meet this Ray of yours, then?
I was wondering if you might want to come have dinner with my parents sometime.
Oh my God.
I don't think that's a very good idea.
Oh.
That's a tough relationship though, isn't it?
I was wondering if maybe I could sleep in your bed. Not every day, I really. I wouldn't want that.
You guys look really good together.
Thank you.
Colin, if you're not happy...
No, I'm happy. I can just maybe be a bit happier.
Girl, I'm not sleeping outside on the doorstep, honestly. No. You might look like that, but I'm not sleeping on a step.
But it's a real love story.
What do you mean it's a real love story?
On steps.
I'll help you, right?
It's not what this is. It's not the point.
This looks troubling.
There are all kinds of relationships. I think this is going to be amazing.
That is so not what I was expecting this to be.
I swear I've seen something. I saw a different one because it was a lot kinkier.
Different trailer.
Maybe. It was one where he was like, have you tried this? And he was like, oh, I will try that. And it was like...
I don't know if we need a second trailer. That's the official trailer. Right! My colleague knows someone who plays one of the barbershop quartet members. That was my fun fact.
Who's next?
Hi.
I will follow him.
Oh, yeah,
You
this is
like
what I've watched.
you look like someone who would like to get whipped. I mean,
I have an aptitude for devotion.
I do wonder though, with these kind of things, does your life become that person?
Buy yourself a butt plug. You're too tight.
Yeah. Lovely. That sounds like a plan. Bye then.
Yeah, that's the one I watched.
Oh my God!
Look, I think this speaks volumes.
I don't know if I can watch.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. This speaks so many volumes for the kinds of queer relationships that exist that a lot of us are a bit, we do talk about that. But like, why not? Let's fucking talk about it. Because the more we talk about it, the better we are all comfortable in exploring ourselves and being comfortable with ourselves and being confident.
You never know. You might be a closet
Exactly.
leather lover, and
Exactly.
you know,
might like
this might be the film that
motorbikes
brings that out of you.
and wrestling and, exactly. And there's nothing to be ashamed of. They're all like, there's a lot, I think, to be spoken about, like, that was a very unconventional, especially in the first trailer that we watched there, relationship in terms of like him not wanting to sleep in the same bed and stuff like that. And it's definitely clearly what we're seeing as a dom sub thing, which again, if you've watched 50 Shades of Grey,
That's what you like.
Like if
But
that's what
I
you
want to know if
like,
like dom sub people are like, my only setting is dom and sub, and there's no like, okay, it's a Saturday, we're gonna have a rest day.
well, I think it's really important to know
Oof.
that you are comfortable doing that, because I think what we might explore in that film is like, I think sometimes a lot of us as queer people, we say we're comfortable doing something, but it might not be what we are, but we're just doing it to like please another person. If you genuinely like a relationship like that and you want that, and like those are the rules that you are comfortable with, and that's fine. But like when he was like, actually, I'd quite like to sleep in the bed, like that tells me that maybe he's not comfortable with that. Maybe he's just agreeing to do that for Alexander Skarsgård's character because he feels he has to agree to that. So that's when I think representation is really powerful, because we can explore those kind of things and go, hey, you don't have to, like, if you're not comfortable with that kind of thing, don't do it. Like, so, but if you are, and that's how you like it, then you like sleeps on the sidewalk. Like,
Also,
I don't know.
as a community, we do find ourselves in some very odd situations.
We do, but-
and I have been in some as well, and we just find ourselves there, and we look back at it, and it's like, why did that even happen?
As long as everyone is enjoying themselves and consent all round, like, then that's the most important thing. I think it's a beautiful thing to be like, okay, well, look, let's explore that. Like, let's explore these kind of alternative things, because they are going to be shocking, and that's what I love. Like, things that will shock people will be like, oh, wow, their relationship is, like, quite, you know...
But I guess there'll be someone watching it.
He's down here, and people have relationships like that.
There'll be someone watching it where they're like,
I feel seen!
oh my God, that's literally me! Sleeping on the curb. I guess it's possible. And like 50 Shades of Grey really like took the world by storm, didn't it? So if that's going to be...
So the 50 Shades of
our
Grey
equivalent.
phenomenon is a bit of an interesting one, because...
That wasn't that, though. 50 Shades of Grey was more like...
50 Shades of Grey was more the dominatrix side
Yes.
to toys and...
Not like dom sub kind of...
Well, there was dom sub in
control-y.
50 Shades of Grey, but I think it was more centered around what happens in the bedroom, specifically sexually.
Yeah.
Whereas I think you might get more of like... and again, this is just like showing the amount of like different kinds of relationships that exist. Like, dom sub isn't necessarily a sex specific thing. Like, it can actually be like
A lifestyle.
like someone being in your house doing something for you, or, you know, like all these kind of things,
Like a cleaning
yeah, like it can be like that. So we might explore that. I think 50 Shades of Grey was interesting because it kind of got mocked a little bit and kind of ridiculed when it came to the mainstream, and I think maybe because A, it wasn't done right, and B, maybe mainstream heteronormative audiences just weren't ready to accept that.
But then they did. It was a secret guilty pleasure, and then...
Well, if you ask a lot of women who read the books, they will tell you it was completely different. Like, it was written for almost like some fiction where, like, women could be like, oh, wow, like, that's kind of like... And men didn't get it because it kind of was a bit like, what the fuck, like... And it was something for them. And then it kind of got made into a film, and everyone was like, no, that is not, like, you're not, like, you know. So if you are, like, I know some of my female, like, relationship friends and, like, stuff have watched that and have read the books, and they were like, it was like, you know, it was like getting something for yourself there, a bit saucy, a bit like, oh, wow. And they've been like, the film, you know, not do it. And that's the problem, I think, sometimes with relationships, with representation, is that it can dilute it. So, like, we could watch this, and maybe there'll be some people in the queer community being like, this did not hit the mark in terms of actually showing what queer, kink, diverse relationships are like, dom sub relationships are like in the queer community. And that's fair enough. Like, if you don't hit the mark and you're not doing it, then you're not doing good representation. That's why we do the channel.
I'm not one of those people, so I don't know whether I would be able to tell.
Well, exactly.
You know, either way. But...
Exactly. So, if anything, it's kind of like this is an eye-opening experience.
Yeah.
But it would be interesting to hear from people who maybe are into this kind of scene, if the representation is good. And we'll get that, I think. The wrestling thing I don't get, and I tell you why I don't like the wrestling thing.
Too much activity for you.
Well, that, but also I think singlets are the ugliest thing you could wear.
It's close to a mankini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get the fascination in those.
No, to be fair, I do like a rowing lycra.
No. No. Well, then you might be into that. I think all clothes should have an assless option.
I don't think that's taken off. What would you call it? Breezies. Anyway, if you're excited for this movie, please give this video a like, and it helps us like decide what to do in the future. And then this comes out in November, so I'll be keeping an eye out for that. And if you're not already subscribed and you like this video, then subscribe, please.
And
that's our ask.
It's okay
To sleep on a curb.
Hey, if the shoe fits,
Get yourself a butt plug.
if the
that's what
curve,
we're saying.
yeah, get yourself a butt plug. Bye.